Hi everybody, and welcome to Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome, and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I am grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. So to connect with this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment. Let me know how this video resonates with you. If you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, a little notification bell. And you can always share this video with somebody who you think will resonate with it or maybe needs a message. This video is for the star sign of Pisces. I'm not putting a particular placement on it. This is a past life soul reading. So we're going to tap into a past life. And we're going to get a message from your soul about this past life and how it pertains to something in this current moment in this life. All right. So I have lit some Palo Santo to clear out the energy, to clear out your energy as well, to connect. All right. So let's go ahead and put this over here. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. So Pisces, we are going to start off with your door. The door to your past life. Okay, I'm just trying to make space. If you're wondering what I'm doing, that's what I'm doing. All right, so let's go ahead and pull your door. So for some of you, you may need to make some space. Also, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates with your soul. If it doesn't resonate, go watch another sign, okay? Something maybe you feel you will resonate with. Pisces. Pisces. What door? What's the door into this past life look like for the Pisces collective or viewer? What's this door look like for the Pisces viewer? Okay. All right, here is your door. It says the Odyssey. Take in the beauty of country lands and botany. Explore the wonder like a gypsy traveler's odyssey. So in this past life, you could have lived as a gypsy. And you could have traveled the lands and seen how beautiful it was. Like admiring nature, admiring the different places that you went to. Because gypsies are travelers. They do not plant roots. They pack lightly, only take what they need, and they move from place to place to place. All right. And on the bottom of the deck, we have trust the universe. Intuition has wandered and led you astray. The timing is not yours, but the universe at play. Have faith and breathe. Now, this card was in reverse. Okay. So I feel like in this past life, you may not have trusted the universe. You may not have trusted your intuition, right? In this past life. Okay, so let's go ahead and put these to the side. All right, so let's pull a number on this door for Pisces. A number on this door for Pisces. A number on this door. What does the number on this door for Pisces? A number 55. So in this past life, we have the energy of the throat chakra here. We have adventure. We have the number 55, which to me talks about tower moments, right? The tower moments. You've been this gypsy. You wandered through wandered through from land to land, right? On new adventures, always seeking maybe new adventures, always looking for a different place to move. But to me, this is the Tower card because it's not only a 10, but it's a double 5. Fives are changes. Sometimes it's that change of scenery, always on looking for a new adventure. But the throat chakra talks about communication, manifestation. So we have on the bottom of the deck, we have a number 8, manifestation. So let's go ahead and read your numerology card, number 55. This card indicates a need to see your life as an adventure. No one knows what will happen tomorrow, so why not make the most of today? By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to step out of the rut of your everyday life to experience exciting new things. So I feel like you did not trust that. You did not trust your intuition. You could have been way too worried about not knowing where you're going, like stepping into the unknown is something else. It doesn't have to be anything dramatic, just a couple of minor adjustments that can add a little adventure and zing. This is a time to be inquisitive and daring. You might want to rearrange your furniture or experience with new styles of clothing. Perhaps you could eat a different type of food. Now, when I did pull the Odyssey card, it was in reverse. So that could be why it was in reverse. Maybe you were afraid to experiment with new places, with new experiences. Maybe you were afraid to go on this adventure, but something pushed you and gave you an aha moment or some sort of a revelation. Eat a different type of food, take up a new hobby, or go on an overseas voyage. Sometimes a new version of something similar is enough to shake things up. Even a random act of kindness could be an adventure itself. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are leading you towards new experiences and adventures. You've got people to meet and plenty of things to see. So open yourself up to the unknown, revitalize your soul, and broaden your horizons. Adventure stimulates the life force and enhances your connection to source. Affirmation: I broaden my life experience and therefore expand the growth of my soul. So this is what I feel. I feel like you went through this door for a reason. I feel like you may have had a fear of trying something new. You could have been one of these people who were comfortable. You're comfortable in your situation, or comfortable with not experiencing changes, right? And you really didn't care what other people maybe thought or said, or maybe you cared too much. You could take that as it resonates with your soul. Maybe you cared too much about what other people would think. All right, so what is this past life? What door are we walking into? Give me a glimpse of Pisces' past life when it comes to having a gypsy's traveler's soul. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Can we have a glimpse into this past life for the Pisces viewer? Communal living. So you basically lived as a monk. And that would make sense because I feel like you've always had this gypsy soul within you. You always wanted to go out and try new things. You always wanted to go on new adventures. But you lived as a monk. So you may not have had the means. You may not have known how to manifest the means, or something else that I'm getting. Baby. So you could have been orphaned. You also could have been adopted, as something else that I'm getting. But I only take that if it resonates with you. So this past life of communal living that actually restricted you from traveling on new adventures, experiencing new things. The lifetime significant to your question involved a communal living, such as a convent, monastery, or tribe. Your earthly needs for shelter, clothing, and food were provided for. Although you held a job within the community, you fulfilled your responsibilities for the group and not for individual gain. In your current, that's why I got the baby, like because you were a baby. Or maybe you had a baby, right? And you were unable to go and do things, and you had to live. You had to work these minimum wage jobs to support you and your child, is something else that I'm getting. In your current lifetime, you may feel troubled by the concept of money, individual earnings, savings, and bills. You may feel unsupported because your soul is accustomed to having a community support system. To assimilate in this lifetime, find the balance and harmony between individual and group needs, between give and take. Understand how you fit in the culture and how the group can help you achieve your individual goals and aspirations and further your spiritual growth. And remember, no man or woman is an island. So I feel like you've always had this gypsy soul within you. But you lived a minimum means because you had a child. Or this is something that you were born into this life as a child, as having a gypsy soul. But because you had this communal living, you were unable to experience the true life, the freedom that you wanted to experience. You were unable to go out on adventures. Okay. However, you did have enough to go around, but it wasn't enough to do what you truly wanted to do on a soul level. I just seen 1222. So what was the purpose of this communal living that blocked this Pisces gypsy adventure? What was the purpose of this communal living in this lifetime that blocked this Pisces individual from a gypsy adventure? Please and thank you, Spirit. Study. Reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. And I feel like that's what you thought. Well, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing because it's working. I have enough to support myself. You know, it's a community effort. I don't have to do it all by myself. I don't want to change it. Or for some of you, maybe you were afraid to go, because gypsies usually travel in groups. They usually travel as one big family. I'm seeing like a circus energy where you would drive up, you would park your little, what the heck were they called? I want to say chariot, but it's not a chariot. But it's more like a, well, today it would be an RV, like your camper, right? You horse-drawn camper. You would pull up, you would park, you'd set up camp, right? And you all pitch in together in the community to support one another. However, you wasn't happy with that. You wanted to do something different. All right, reading and research. Or, yeah, reading. I don't know why I said that. Study. So the purpose of this was to study. This card indicates that you need additional information to feel confident about your career path. Fortunately, the angels are guiding you clearly in this regard, right? You're on the right path. Please notice your recurring ideas and feelings about taking classes, engaging a mentor, reading a book, or other forms of research and study. You're also receiving signs from above that point you in a supportive direction. For example, several people may recommend the same book to you in a short span of time. This indicates that the angels are delivering their guidance to you through other people's messages. There is something important for you in the frequently mentioned book, movie, class, location, or other idea. The angels have opened the doorway of information for you, and now it's up to you to accept their gifts by reading that book, watching that movie, taking that class, or visiting that location. Right? Visiting that location. Alrighty, so what is a message to Pisces higher self? What is a message to Pisces higher self? From Pisces higher self in this now moment. What is a message to Pisces from their higher self in this now moment when they come across this video? What is a message from their higher self in this present now moment? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. So your message is to say you're sorry. Because maybe you two are on two different paths. See, you got the cat and the dog here. Cats and dogs are natural enemies. However, they can be friends. There's two different species here, right? Are you carrying around regret? Is there a relationship that needs healing, but you just don't know what to say? Give your pride a rest and simply start with, I'm sorry. Take responsibility and acknowledge your role in the situation. Apologize for them and for you. Then let it go and be very proud of yourself. Making amends isn't easy, but it's a huge leap towards your spiritual path. Bravo. That's the back of your card. See how he's got that band-aid on his face? See, and it says reconsider your commitments. Yes, no, 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 no. The next time someone gives you a compliment, say thank you. Don't shrug it off, play it down, and reject the gift. You'll be denying yourself and the giver the opportunity to share any moment of gratitude and love. Exercise your self-esteem and soak it in, superstar. Think of compliments as little confidence-building soul vitamins. You are worthy of praise. Next card is, what is your gut telling you to do? What is the vibe that Pisces is carrying? What is your gut telling you to do? You know, you got the two different species, right? So you went into communal living, but in all actuality, you wanted to live the gypsy life. So you could have held some sort of a grudge or some sort of regret of not going on this adventure. Something could have caught us the tower moment. See the band-aid? All right, what is Pisces' gut telling them to do? What's the vibe for Pisces? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. What's the vibe? What is Pisces' gut telling them to do? Decide. Number 29. So you can be seeing 111. Because we got the 10 and then we got the 29. 10 is a 1, 29 is a 1-1. So you could be seeing 111, you could be seeing 10, 11, 11, 10. Decide. Call on your healer guides. So you may have a decision which path you want to take. Do you want to go down a path where you should apologize and be humbled? or go the path the other way where you're just going to, you know, maybe reconsider something. Maybe you need to reconsider a decision. So decide. Number 29. Your gut is telling you two of the most powerful words to raise your vibration and gain the support of your higher celestial forces are, I decide. The moment you truly decide on a particular goal and fully commit to a course of action, the universe can step up and begin to assist you. But until you decide, the only thing the universe and all the divine support systems can do is respect your free will and patiently wait. None of your angels or guides can override your lack of decision. Once your intention is set, however, all sources of higher power are ready, willing, and able to assist you. So ask yourself, what have I decided and what is my intentions right now? Once you name it, all systems are a go. But your higher self is telling you to say you're sorry. Because there's a relationship that needs healed. So give your pride and ego a rest and just start with taking responsibility and acknowledging your role in the situation. Alrighty, so what are some signs that Pisces is seeing? What are some signs that Pisces is seeing? What are some signs that Pisces is seeing? Please and thank you. Signs that Pisces is seeing. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Brown, grounding, stability, and foundation. So you can be seeing the color brown, which represents the Earth Star chakra. You could be seeing the signs that maybe you need to ground your energy before you make a decision. Start grounding your energy before you make other decisions that may bruise your ego or somebody else's ego. And then on the bottom of the deck we have timing. Hourglass. Time is slipping. A message that your soul wants you to know, Pisces. Your soul wants you to know. Leaving this message out to you. A message your soul wants you to know. A message that Pisces soul wants them to know. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Joy. Joy and ecstasy flow through me wildly and freely. See that heart blowing all that air out? On the bottom of the deck, healing. Phenomenal healing energy flows through every cell of my being, and your gut is telling you to call in your healer guides. So you can be seeing 1144. All right, Pisces, joy. Your soul wants you to know the joy and ecstasy flow through you wildly and freely. Celebrate and have fun. Embrace life, yourself, and others. Say yes, right? Look at that. Yes. Just hold the yes. Soar the clouds and let your doubts dissolve. All is well. Pisces, your soul wants you to know it's simple. Your purpose in life is to experience joy. That's all that requires of you as a soul. Whatever your circumstances, there's always something that can bring you delight, and what you put your attention on will grow. When you focus on the areas of your life that bring you joy, these areas will prosper. That's why you got the manifestation card. Because why? Because you're completing a very profound karmic cycle. So you can be seeing 444, 10, 11, 11, 10, 8, 8. Yeah. When you focus on the areas of your life that bring you joy, these areas will prosper. One of the fastest paths to happiness is through sharing and giving. So give of your heart and share your love. Happiness spreads to others like wildfire. It can help you heal the world. Dance and sing with abandon. Joy is your spiritual birthright. Joy and ecstasy flow through me wildly and freely. And I feel like see the beauty of the situation. All right, there you go, Pisces. That is your reading. Thank you for watching.